Hey, what's up guys? Just in the middle of a run here. Wanted to take a break and make a quick video about weight loss. So this is one of the most searched topics online and one of the most frequent questions that I get. It's how to lose weight. And when I teach my classes and I talk to clients, they always assume that it is due to exercise, and they say, I can't imagine how much activity you have to do to maintain that body type or that lean of a body. And so I want to make a video here discussing weight loss and how to achieve your ideal body weight. And it's not as hard as you might think. You know, when we grow up in a toxic, sick society, it's no question, it's no surprise that people are confused about how to maintain a healthy body. Industry profits off of us being confused and sick, overweight, and confused, and really having self-doubt and issues with self-esteem. The sicker we are, the more overweight we are, typically the worse we're going to feel about ourselves. And then we're going to have to rely on external means to justify our existence and to make us feel a little bit happier about our body and about who we are. So the cleaner we get, the more healthy we are, the better we're going to feel internally, and that's going to permeate all different areas of our life. So I'm going to give you guys about 5 tips or so on how raw fruits and vegetables can help you achieve your ideal body weight almost effortlessly. Almost. It's not easy for everybody, but it's definitely achievable if you are dedicated and you want it bad enough. So I personally lost about 30 to 40 pounds. It's fluctuated a little bit, but I lost all that weight basically just switching what I eat. Almost no exercise in the beginning. I was really trying to heal my adrenals, so I didn't want to give them any extra, workload while I was trying to heal. So anyways, let's get into these tips for achieving your ideal body weight. First off is fiber. Fiber is a nutrient that about 97+% of Americans are not getting their daily recommended intake of. So everybody almost is deficient in fiber. And fiber is so important. Fiber is what fills us up. It's what helps with our digestion. It's what helps us to have healthy bowel movements. And there are nutrients in the fiber that are beneficial for us. Plus, it feeds our beneficial gut bacteria. So we want to make sure that we are taking in as much fiber as we can. And I mean in whole food form. I don't mean like a fiber supplement. I mean like taking it in through whole, fresh fruits and vegetables. All right, so that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is water. And you've heard me talk about water in the past. I don't drink a whole lot of water just by itself. I get most of my my water from raw fruits and vegetables. They are rich in distilled and structured water that is ideal for our cells. And so we can really take that in and utilize it much more efficiently than, say, bottled water or anything like that. So getting a good quality source of hydration is going to also help you feel full, and that's going to help you to not feel like you need to snack all the time, because a lot of times people snack because they're hungry. And in nature, our foods are naturally full of water. And so the body sometimes gives out a signal that you might confuse as being hunger, but it's really just looking for something with some hydration. So fiber and water are going to be your two best friends when it comes to achieving weight loss. And not necessarily, you don't always just want to look at it as weight loss. You want to look at it as weight balancing. It's not about just losing weight. It's about achieving a weight that is healthy, achieving a weight that is ideally suited for your body. And so you don't want to be carrying on a lot of extra weight. You just want to be, and you don't want to be too skinny. You want to have the appropriate amount of body weight. And so raw fruits and vegetables, and really fruits and vegetables in general, are going to be a big help in achieving that goal. All right, so third tip here, or the third component of achieving an ideal body weight, is the micronutrient content of your food. So are you eating processed junk foods that have a bunch of different macronutrients on the outside, on the package, that market you into thinking that it's going to be a health food for you? Or are you getting fresh fruits and vegetables that have all the different phytochemicals and micronutrients that aid your body in its proper functioning? You need all sorts of different phytochemicals in order for all the functions in your body to work correctly, all your organs and glands, and to keep your brain functioning optimally. So getting in those dark leafy greens, those berries, those fruits, melons, vegetables, nuts and seeds, those are all full of everything that we've talked about so far: the water, the fiber, and the wide array of micronutrients. So one doctor that I really enjoy listening to regarding micronutrient content is Dr. Joel Fuhrman. He talks a lot about micronutrient density and how important it is for us to have a higher content of micronutrients in our diet. So check him out for more on that. Let's see. Most people that are dealing with weight issues and other stuff like that are most of the time constipated. And so regular bowel movements are going to be essential for achieving a healthy body and an optimal body weight. When you don't eliminate, you accumulate. So if you aren't getting rid of the waste that you're creating through the foods that you're eating and just metabolic processes going on in your body, you're going to reaccumulate all that. And that's a lot of toxins that we are reabsorbing when we're not eliminating. And toxins get stored in body fat. So if you have a lot of toxins built up in your body, you're generally going to be more prone to having a higher percentage of body fat. The body will create fat storage for you to hold those toxins, because the fat is what encapsulates those toxins and basically buffers the rest of the body from them until it's able to eliminate them. So that's also why when somebody fasts and their body starts to break down some of that fatty tissue, it starts to release the toxins that were held within that. And that's why people get nauseous and other healing symptoms. And so high micronutrients, low toxins, and proper elimination. So those are, again, just my last video about the healthy lymphatic system. All of these things work together. And the beautiful thing is that, eating a whole food plant-based diet, made up mostly of raw fruits and vegetables is going to help you achieve this. And again, it is so much easier than you might think. You just have to learn how to, design your diet and how to eat this way comfortably. And again, it's not going to just happen right away. There's going to be some learning curve. There's going to be some struggle. It's not just smooth sailing the whole way. Nothing is. That you start new. When you start anything new, it's going to be a little challenging at first. And you can even I'm out on a run right now. And the first probably 4 or 5 minutes, I didn't feel like I wanted to keep going. It was, I always have that little time frame in the beginning where I'm not really into it. And I feel like I could just, turn around and go back. But I stick with it, and 5-10 minutes into the run, I feel awesome, and I'm just so happy that I went through it, or kept going with it. So same thing goes with any new lifestyle change, especially diet. So don't get discouraged if it's difficult in the beginning. Things will get easier, and you'll start to get the hang of it. And my last tip is to eliminate the processed foods and junk foods and animal products, because there are so many environmental toxins within the animal products. And like we just talked about, when you consume toxins and your body can't eliminate them, then you are going to store them in fat. And the more toxins you have, the more fat is going to be needed. And so keeping your diet really clean, organic if possible, and as many ripe, raw, fresh fruits and vegetables, they're going to help to flush your system. The fiber, the water, the micronutrients, the consistent bowel movements, these are all going to help you achieve your ideal body weight. So don't look at it necessarily as losing weight. Look at it as gaining health, improving the health of your body. And when a body is healthy, it will naturally become balanced with its weight. So you will achieve your healthy body weight as you get healthier. All right, so this thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe and share the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Always remember to follow your raw intuition.